the world from whichever time zone you're catching me from. My name is MD90 and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss any upload that comes up on the channel. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel, because we put up a lot of content, is head to the playlist and you'll find all various things that we're doing here curated for you based on your interests. So we've got the Kutka podcast, we've got the Tishibi production. These are movies, actually, short movies that you can find on that playlist. And news and trends. We do a lot. We do vlogs. We do a lot on this channel. So the easiest way so that you don't lose yourself, you find that there's a vlog here. The next thing is main news. So for you, if you're interested in vlogs, head to a place. You're interested in a podcast, to a place. You're interested in short movies, head to Tishibi Productions, the place in that section. So that's the easiest way to navigate the channel. Any other details that you need to know about me in the About section. If you need to contact me, every video has all my details that you need. Just check the description section. You'll find all the contact details or the About section. Otherwise, I'm glad to have you on this channel and share the videos that you'll find your interesting conversations. So we're just a couple of hours away from the verdict between the Zambian government through the Attorney General and the Lungu family. So as you may be aware, 4th of August 2025 has been set as the day of ruling in the case in which the Zambian government has sued the Lungu family with regard the repatriation of Edgar Chagwa Lungu's remains. So we're just a couple of hours from that, and news that is reaching, it seems like 7 people from the Patriotic Front have traveled to South Africa for the verdict. So according to Smart Eagles, former Patriotic Front PF Secretary General Davis Miller was seen in Sandton, South Africa today ahead of Edgar Chagwa Lungu's court ruling scheduled for Pretoria on Monday, 4th of August 2025. So which is just a couple of hours from now. So it seems like Davis Miller has traveled to be part of the actual ruling in South Africa. I'm pretty sure by the time we wake up, a number of other PF officials would have traveled to South Africa, because it's just like less than 2 hours or thereabout, depending on where you catch a flight from in Zambia. So most people are likely to fly out in the morning to be part of the verdict, and then others will just wait for the ruling to be announced, because it's not being televised. Neither is it going to be shown anywhere until the actual ruling is made. But as of today, according to Smart Eagles, Davis Miller is already in SA ahead of that ruling. But there's been another conversation that has been coming up with regard to Robert Chabinga. If you remember, it should have been like a week ago now, if not 2. There was an audio that had leaked, alleged to be linking Robert Chabinga, who's the current leader of opposition in Parliament, where he was having a conversation with regard to allegedly bribing the judges in South Africa that are ruling over the same case. And as of today, it seems like someone has filed in a police report, and they're looking for Robert Chabinga. So according to this, which was posted just about 45 minutes ago by the Patriotic Front, they say South African police hunt for Robert Chabinga. So breaking news, according to the PF, Robert Chabinga reported to police in South Africa, Johannesburg, Sunday, 3rd August 2025. So police in South Africa are looking for a Zambian national, a member of parliament, who was reported for alleged attempts to bribe high court judges in South Africa. In July 2025, Mafinga, a member of parliament, Robert Chabinga, and a Zambian cabinet minister identified as Doreen Sefuke Mwamba were recorded in which they leaked a conversation suggested that this Mr. Chabinga was involved in alleged activities in South Africa in relation to the remains of late President Edgar Chagwa Lungu. A matter is being determined by the Gauteng High Court in Pretoria Division. So Sandton Police disclosed that a warrant has been issued to the suspect for breaching the provisions of Cohabiting or Corruption Acts of 2004 Act number 12, and also known as PRICA law. So reports have alleged that the suspect arrived in South Africa on Friday and may be staying at a hotel in Sandton. So the police suggested that Chabinga was a person of interest and various law enforcement agencies. So those are the pictures that were shared of Robert Chabinga allegedly being in South Africa. It's not yet confirmed, so it seems like the police are looking for him. That's if he's not yet back in Zambia, according to what the PF put up there. So say welcome to Sandton Police Station there. So it seems like Robert Chabinga has been reported to the police. If that's true, we're yet to find out, because he might just come up and say, no, I'm in Zambia, and he hasn't left Zambia since they returned from their other trip. So this is news that can be taken with a pinch of salt, because the reality is that until it's confirmed by Robert Chabinga himself, or maybe he's arrested, maybe that's when the authenticity of that information can be verified. Otherwise, it might just be propaganda being pushed by the Patriotic Front. Obviously, Nemalo Mwamba put up a post where he got an image from President Hakainde Hichilema's interaction with Botswana's president yesterday at the showgrounds. So then he said, the look you give when you have been told that South African police are searching for Robert Chabinga there. So you're just playing politics. But at this point, we wait and see as the verdict comes up. So a battle for Edgar Lungu's body comes up in court on Monday, 4th of August 2024 in Pretoria. Obviously, the same news that is being repeated in various platforms. As everyone is anticipating the verdict, no one knows. What is the UPND put up this poster, and then just the number of candidates alone tells tells us more of a circus. So they put up the possible contenders of the PF presidency. So according to the PF platforms, this hasn't been posted. It might just be UPND posting it themselves, because I haven't seen it on the PF platforms. But they put up every possible PF candidate there, says choose your next PF leaders. There seems to be even a poll there, and then the poll closes to, on August 23rd, 2025. So it seems like it's just an opinion poll at this stage. Now, who's running that poll, no one knows, because most of the PF individuals, be it Rafael Nakachinda, who's the Secretary General of that faction, or neither Mao Sampa or Mano Mamba have posted this. So we'll wait and see who wins that opinion poll, because the reality is that the PF have communicated to say they are likely to hold their general convention after Edgar Lungu is buried, would be it in South Africa or in Zambia, depending on the verdict that is coming up in a couple of hours. But this opinion poll, there's been a number of opinion polls that have been running. If you remember, at some point, even Fred Member told the KBN to remove him from an opinion poll that they had carried out. So it might just be an opinion poll, but who's running it, no one knows, because I haven't seen it from any PF individual. And then electoral rules being changed secretly, according to the Sunday Nation there. Someone is alleging to say the ECZ is making changes to the electoral laws. Facts are yet to be established. That's according to Michael Peary there, says a draft of such instruments. And then Times says Zesco shocks after it is named the overall best exhibitor at the 79th Agriculture Show. So people are shocked to say, how can Zesco win when it has been performing badly, according to people? Some people are shocked. But anyway, the showground events is based on how they displayed their stand in the showgrounds, not the way the company has been performing outside that. So there's a possibility the way that they decorated their stand at the showground is what they've been rewarded for, not necessarily their service provision. So Zesco does not take pleasure in switching off. We just have a crisis. So that was a response coming from Zesco, because there was a public uproar to say, how is it possible that Zesco is one that has been named as the best from the showgrounds? But the reality is, probably they're just assessing based off the stand that they are displayed in the showgrounds, not their service. So their response is saying it's not their wish to actually be switching off power, but because we are simply in a crisis. Sunday Mail says make agriculture export centered. That's according to Botswana's president, part of his speech from yesterday. And then that's the mass newspaper. Secretary warned because of some graduates with sexually transmitted qualifications. That's in another news, and that's the news, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just a couple of hours away from Edgar Lungu's verdict, whether he's going to be buried in South Africa or he's coming back to Zambia. We will know in just a few hours. 4th of August is just a couple of hours away. And that's the news, ladies and gentlemen.